Let me explain. First off, let you know this was not intentional. Going back black was never in the equation. If you follow me on IG, you know I've been screaming about blue and purple for a while now. So my butt went to Sally's, and of course, look what I did. Blue and purple. I'm wanting to do a split dye, guys. A split dye. Ooh, I just literally said that I was not going to do anything to her, but when I saw this, when I saw her, I said, Y'all, I'm wanting to go for it. I'm so sorry for being so indecisive. Y'all know how I am. Like, I bet y'all be like, oh my gosh, here she go again. I'm sure, and I don't blame you. But guys, like, the next step is just putting this on my hair right now. And that's what I said, okay, you know, what's holding you back? Just try it out. But it did not go as planned. It did not go as I wanted it to, which resulted into me doing this. But I made a lot of steps, so I want to go through everything with y'all, how I'm feeling. I'm feeling pretty defeated because I wanted to keep my brown. This was not in the intentions, like I said. I wanted to keep my brown, but yeah, we'll get into that in just a minute. But first, if you are new here, welcome to the channel. Once you subscribe, you then become a member of the Pride, meaning we're just all beautiful lioness and lions here embracing our manes. So once you subscribe, you join the Pride. And if you are returning, welcome back, baby. Welcome back. Okay, let's get into it. So y'all, this was a 2-day process. I'm tired. I don't want to do anything else with my hair, and I will not be doing anything else with my hair. Like, that is out. It's done. And let me get started. So I posted on Instagram a couple of days ago, you know, saying, hey, I went to Sally's, I picked up these 2 colors, and I'm like, should I do it? Should I not? I was gonna take them back if I decided on not doing it, but I said, baby, you already got the base here. You've already have your hair bleached. So if you want to try these colors, now is the time, because I'm not dyeing my hair anymore. I'm not bleaching it anymore. I'm not doing any of that. So I picked up these colors, but y'all, you know your girl was scared. So I had to ask y'all on IG how y'all felt about it. I even posted a story on here on YouTube, which I don't normally do. This is like my second story ever. I think it was like 77% said go for it. The other percentage, what is that? The other 23% was like, no, don't do it. And I'm like, okay, you know, worst case scenario, if I don't like it, I can use Color Oops, which is a non-harmful solution that lifts color off of your bleached hair. So I've used it before. And I'm like, okay, listen, worst case, if I don't like it, let me go ahead and pick up this Color Oops, and then, you know, it'll be by my side so I can reverse it and go back to my bleached ends. So like I said, I've done it once before. It worked perfectly. So I spend 30 to 40 minutes putting in this Color Oops for it to not come out. And mind you, now this stuff, even though it doesn't harm your hair, it stinks. It literally smells like someone taking a hard-boiled egg, opening a can of a perm, putting it in there, and just letting it sit outside and fester in the sun. That's exactly what that smelled like, and it took forever to get it out the house. I will not be using it again, but I'll get into my opinions on the products later. But yes, guys, I was so defeated. And with the Color Oops, you literally have to sit in the shower and let water rinse through your hair for 20 minutes. Like nothing else. The hot water has to be running through your hair. That's the only thing I don't like about the Color Oops, because it takes a long time. Let me know if y'all had any experiences with Color Oops in the comments, because I would love to hear. If you have, how did it work out for you, and you know what happened. But y'all, it takes forever to rinse out. It stinks. The stink don't leave. I kid you not. Like, I've got some Bath and Body Works concentrated spray back here. Boo Bear is very sensitive to like a lot of scents. So I said, babe, I gotta spray this. I sprayed one and it lit the whole house up. I'm like, oh goodness. But it got rid of the other stink smell, so I ain't even worried about it. But it smells great. It's just very strong, the concentrated spray I have. But whoo, the rinsing out, I was just so defeated. I'm like, bro, I don't see this changing. I don't see it changing back to my brown, which I thought it was gonna do. And that's where I started becoming like really hurt, because I'm like, dang, I literally should have just left it alone. I should have left it alone because the color did not come out as bright as I wanted, which I kind of figured because my hair isn't super light. It wasn't super light, but I still expected a little bit different of an outcome than what I got. It just looked dusty and it just wasn't doing it for me. I'm like, okay, if I'm doing this, I would just feel more comfortable. If I can't get rid of this color, I would just feel more comfortable going black, because it just gave dustiness off to me. Like, no matter, and then even when I went in the sun, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna do anything right now, because let me see if when I step out in the sunlight, you know, is she gonna pop off? She didn't give what she was supposed to give. She gave faded, she gave I need to color my hair but I'm too lazy to do it. That's what she gave. Like, I don't like that. And you know, like, I'm like, man, I literally worked with that color oops for a while. My bathtub was destroyed, by the way. I saw the colors run out, but it was still heavily pigmented on my hair. Now I can say I've never heard of anyone using the colors that I used, but if you decide to use it, I definitely say that it is a great product. It's very thick, so it was kind of hard to apply to my locks, but oh my gosh, from the reviews, the colors last wash after wash after wash, no fading. And I can say, listen, if you don't plan on changing your hair and you want a color like that, do it, because that's a good color. The color oops was not getting it out. That was a semi-permanent hair dye, but the color oops is supposed to remove semi-permanent and permanent hair dye, but for some reason it was not removing that semi-permanent, so it was against me in that moment, the hair dye. But like I said, if you want something long lasting and it ain't gonna budge, I suggest you check out that hair dye. But like I said, I was not bleaching my hair any further than what it already was. I kind of suspected that it wasn't gonna be, you know, it wasn't gonna be the brightest color out there, because my hair wasn't extremely light. Like, I'm not about to break my hair off just to get some, you know, super bright color. But y'all, I was butthurt. I was hurt. I was like, I was processing it under a cap and I was like, bro, are you serious? I didn't see not one piece of brown anywhere. That's when I got hurt. Cause y'all, I really literally, I just told y'all in the last video how much I was enjoying the brown. And I really was, but there was this urge in me that wanted to try blue and purple. And I'm like, okay, let me just do this split dye. And you know, it didn't work for me. It didn't work. It's okay. You know, I am still kind of bummed about the brown, because I wasn't expecting to go back to jet black anytime soon. Y'all know how I feel about jet black, but it wasn't even in the radar, you know, unless I messed up and couldn't get the brown back, which is obviously what happened. But as a little memento, I literally spent 2 days, y'all. I kind of left a little bit of blue teal over here. I don't know how many pieces it is, but you still can barely see it. But I was like, okay. I mean, I'll leave a couple, you know, strands in there. Maybe I ain't touching my hair no more, man. But my texture has not changed. The hair dye was not damaging at all. It actually smelled very pleasant. I've never smelled a hair dye like that, and I was very impressed. Like, it didn't burn my eyes. It smelled good. It's like very soft fragrance. Nothing loud. Ow, gosh, I do recommend that hair dye. I can say that I recommend that 1000%. But you know, like I said, she worked against me because I wanted to remove the dye, which I've done before with Adore semi-permanent hair color. The color oops works great on that, but for some reason color oops met its match that day with the hair dye that I used, because it was just not budging. And I went back to Sally. They probably get tired of seeing me in Sally's, but probably not, because I'm spending money there. But anywho, I went and got Ion Jet Black hair dye. I got 2 of those with 2 of the $20 volume developers, and mixed it all in a bowl and just put it on my hair, and then just left this area. And like I said, it's you can see it a little bit, but it ain't nothing, you know, it ain't nothing drastic. Yeah, you can see a little bit, kind of like a little subtle, a real subtle skunk stripe, but we can't tell. You can't tell. I don't know, can y'all tell? Because my viewfinder, I can't really tell from here. But you know, it's cool seeing the jet black again. I'm not gonna lie. But again, this was not the plan. This was not the plan. Like, because hindsight being 2020, if I knew that color oops wasn't gonna take the color out, I would have just, you know, let it be. And a lot of people, you know, when I asked on the poll, they would say, do the hair wax. Y'all, I've done the hair wax. I've done it. I'm not upset. I'm just like, I've done that already. I've done several different brands. Either the fragrance was too strong, it didn't last long, it flaked really bad, the transfer was really bad. I've done hair wax, I've done hair color wax, which is why I felt the need to, okay, I've exhausted that. I really don't care to do it anymore. Maybe I will, I don't know. But I really don't care to do hair waxes anymore. So go for it. You got the base, which is your bleached ends. Do it. And I did it, and unfortunately it was a fail, but I'm glad I tried it. You know, I'm glad I tried it, like, but I just wasn't feeling it. But now listen, I'm pretty, like I said, my ends were not the lightest, but if they were lighter, I'm pretty sure it would have came out pretty cool. But yeah, so that took 2 days because I put the dye in Tuesday this week. Yeah, I put the dye in Tuesday, the blue and purple. I wasn't feeling it. I wore it for the rest of the day, and then I was like, the next day on Wednesday, I was like, let me get this color oops. So I started early. That was probably like a 3-hour process, 4-hour process, putting the color oops in, washing that out, not liking the results, going to Sally's, getting the black dye, applying that, and washing that all out. Probably about a good 4 hours that day. So I'm tired of color. I will not be revisiting it. I just won't. But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to share that with you. Yeah, y'all know I can be a little impulsive, but honestly, I don't think it's impulsive because I've been thinking about the blue and purple for a minute now. I had the base, so I decided to go ahead and try it. Color oops did not work in my favor this time, which it did bum me out. It ain't I was bummed. I wasn't gonna be able to see. I was definitely feeling the brown, definitely. But literally in my head, I was like, if it don't work, I can go back. But I guess I couldn't. But it's all right. It's okay. It's okay. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm still kind of sad, so I'm sorry I'm not as enthusiastic as I usually am. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave any questions, comments, or concerns that you have for me down in the comments below. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank y'all for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.